Yeah, I'm for sure open to it. It just has to be the right situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it has to make sense for me because that's something I take very seriously. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah.
And I just know a lot of situations that don't work out,
Mhm.
and so I'm very pre-calculated because I don't want to set myself up to be hurt in that way to kind of embarrass myself, like to join something to be all hyped about it, and then 3 months later it don't work out, I get dropped,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just something. You know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Like it just has to make sense for me.
Wado Radio.
What's up, y'all? This is Lady Mac, and we are here at Legacy Fest 2016, and I got the homies Serge and
She said
Izzy.
Serge.
Yeah.
My sister called me Serge.
Sergi. Oh.
So it's natural. What's up? How y'all living? Miami in the building? We out here.
What's happening? What's good? What's good?
How are y'all feeling? How are y'all enjoying Legacy Conference and the Legacy Fest?
Legacy Conference has been super dope. Just receiving in a different way, going to different workshops. I'm actually not naturally a conference fan type of guy, but Legacy is just always so dope. It's just a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Just seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time,
Right.
the people who support your music, you guys, is just super dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Brian Dye. Y'all was showing love.
Yo.
The conference has been amazing. Legacy Fest is lit. People are loving the music, participating. It's beautiful, man. You see a lot of people. This is the most I've seen.
Is it beautiful like your hair? Your hair is beautiful.
It's just that soul glow.
People loving the music. Speaking about that, you just smashed your set at
Thank
Legacy
you.
Fest.
Pray God,
And
pray
people was
God.
just vibing to the Miami vibe, shake
Pray
the
God.
ground,
Haitian
clutch, Haitian food, Jamaican food.
Haiti in the building.
Yeah.
Jamaican food.
Jamaican food.
Jamaican patty.
How was that set for you, being able to perform at Legacy Fest?
It's cool. See, the thing is, like, I don't normally do, like, for example, like a Haitian food, but I know because this audience appreciates hip hop, so like it was so dope to really do Haitian food and just rap, because I kind of do a lot of melody-driven stuff, which I love. But sometimes I just want to rap and just go in. So it was super dope. The people were really receptive. Could never go wrong with Izzy with me.
Yeah,
so
the hype man,
it's just been super dope. Yeah.
So you also had Keyshawn Furlow and Street Hymns
Yeah.
on the stage with you because you just released a track called Take Flight.
Watch it take flight.
Yeah. How did y'all connect with that? Because I see the young cats coming up and about to just take over Christian hip hop.
For sure.
How do y'all connect with that?
Me and Street go back. Shout out to Street Hymns, man.
Yeah.
Me and Street go back since 2010 KA. You already
Yeah,
know.
you know.
That's the first time I met Street, and he was just super dope, and we just kept in contact from there. And then Keyshawn, I met Keyshawn 2 years ago at the Legacy here,
Okay.
and we just chopped it up. He was just a cool dude, and we just kept in contact from there. Then when I heard, I had new Streets music. When I heard Keyshawn music, I was like, oh, he's dope. So we just started building, because I'm usually, for those who know me, I don't do like a ton of features. But it was just different, and like we just have such a great relationship. It just happened organically, and that's how I always love for things to happen organically, authentic.
Authentic. And if you don't know
Just
that,
like me
used
and
to be
Izzy
the
meeting,
group.
the way me and Izzy got together, it was just organic, authentic, and
Yeah. So Izzy, with you being the hype man for Serge, how was that experience
road
for you?
manager too.
And road manager, how
Do
was
it
that
all.
experience for you?
First of all, I like it. You know what I mean? A hype man, I'm a different type of hype man. You know what I mean? This is
You ain't seen no hype man like this.
This is my brother, man. This is
Yeah.
my dog. Like, I want to see him proceed. If it makes me to say, whoop, and he goes bigger, I'll whoop it all day.
Turn
You
up.
know what I mean? And then even then, I'm lucky he even put me on tracks. And a lot of people be like, you rap too? I be like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. Because a lot of people, we really focus on the music, the art, and also the performance. And a lot of people don't focus on the performance. They just want to go out there and just put music out, but we want to perform. You come to see something, want to give you something to see, something to remember, and talk about. And nowadays, when social media, something to follow.
Yeah. So you have the music going and popping. Is there a project we should be looking forward to? Because you had Off Season, which everybody loves, right?
Yeah.
And
Girl.
everybody loves
People
All
come-
Season.
People come up to me like to this day, like All Season just came out like last month. They're like, bro,
Yeah.
I still jam to that.
Oh yeah,
And it's
some
2
gems
years
on there.
old, and it's just like such a blessing for me, because for me, like Off Season is so dear to my heart and close to my heart. You know, like it's my story, and so it's just so good to see people like receive it so well.
Yeah.
And yeah, just trying to continue to push and challenge myself, not try to like recreate off season, but push myself to be better. So
all right,
it's
and
just
then
been so
you
dope.
also put out Return of the Rookie.
Yes.
It's kind of a little bit different from off season.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the promo looked like we were
Shout out
about
to the
to
haters.
see
Just playing. I'm playing.
the promo looked like we were about to see Muhammad Ali come out and
Hey.
swing,
Hey.
and it was about a breakup.
Break up? Not necessarily. Return of the Rookie. So to give it some context, like after off season, I didn't release a project for a year and a half.
Okay.
It was a lot of stuff I had went through, like transitioning with like management and churches, and it took such a toll. And we had our studio at the church that we were at.
Right.
So it was just a lot we went through, and then a lot of it was me too. I'm not gonna try to put it on other people. And so I was just trying to find my footing again. And in that season, I went through some things.
Yeah.
And you know, just wanted to communicate. Like I really believe in authenticity. So in some sense, there's a sense of giving your fan base what they want, which should also come out of an organic place.
Okay.
But also, I have to stay true to who I am. And so what I wanted to communicate was what I had been through relationally, emotionally, and with what I was still kind of dealing with. And so I actually had a lot of people come up to me and say, man, like I haven't heard a lot of Christian hip hop talk about relationships in a way where you want to listen, where it's good music and then you can relate. And so just the response has been like super dope. And you know, you have some people who, you know, don't gravitate to it as much, but you know, I think that comes with everything. So yeah, so that was part of it as well, but the other part of Return of the Rookie was just basically where have I been, what have I been doing, things like that. So yeah.
So should we be expecting a full album from you at some point?
Actually, I'm doing
or what should be looking for?
Timeline. I'm doing one more project and then I'm putting it down and just pursuing full-time songwriting.
Okay.
So after that, just kidding.
Wait, I was looking at you like,
she was like, okay.
wait a minute.
I had to keep the poker face on there.
It was like you putting it down. Wait, you putting it down?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Nah. Yeah, so I'm working on a project that I'm released like end of September, early October. It's going to be called Rookie Season.
Okay.
That's the last sports term I'm going to use. It's just going to be a 5-song EP to feed the supporters so I can work on a full-length project. So that's coming next year for sure.
Okay.
We will get an album from Serge next year.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put my all into it. And so.
Do you have any features in mind for that? We already know you're probably working with Michelle Leroy, who is killing it in terms of production. Yeah. Who else would you be looking at?
He's a beast. Shout out to Michelle. Anything you've heard me on, Michelle has done. Like literally anything you've heard me on.
He's also done stuff for Lecrae, Flame as well, right?
Flame, Tadashi, Jason, a bunch of other artists as well. So yeah, I usually closer to the project, I don't have it all mapped out what features I want because it depends on the songs. Who can I hear on what? Like, for example, like with Izzy for Return of the Rookie, Izzy was originally on Just So You Know, which is the intro track. But then unreleased verse. Go ahead and spit that at the end. You don't even remember. But anyway, towards the end, we made Clutch. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I think Izzy would be better on Clutch because we just wanted to keep the intro short. And then I'm like, I know I'm going to do Clutch more in concert, and we were always together. Yeah. So I was like, yo, Izzy, go ahead. So it depends on once the songs are like almost done, then I kind of get more of a clear vision for who should fit on what. But in general, I'm not huge on features because I feel like I'm still growing as an artist myself, and I just want to push myself and not kind of like lean on people to, hey, bro, I need a 16 because I can't think of nothing else. And it be like that sometimes, which is a blessing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so I'm not sure yet, but there's some dope cats in my mind.
So what content were we looking for? Because I remember looking at your social media, and you were asking people, what would the people want to hear from you? And
turn up, show Baraka. Hey, we did something a couple years ago, Authentic. If you're really a fan, turn up.
If you're really a fan, he was at the concert. Yeah.
If anybody else did that, he would have got tackled.
That's a legend right there.
For sure.
But what you were saying on your social media, what kind of
I'm tackle him.
What kind of content that you would want on their album? And me, I really love the relationship stuff because you also got the singing going on
I
there.
do a little
something.
Will
we get something in Creole? Like, will we get a little slap out, say some little something?
So I got fed. It's funny because a lot of people have been asking me that lately.
Okay.
And just a little drop. I'm about to do Haitian food too. For those who know Haitian food 1.
And then
you may Hear a little Creole.
Little Creole.
Haitian food
A
too.
little Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z, yeah, nous là. Ça qu'a fait. So yeah, you may hear little Creole in the very near future.
All
Jeremiah,
right.
you Jeremiah. JBTZ.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah,
So
just, you know what I'm saying, grinding, songwriting, doing all that. It's been good.
that's been good. So recently, Moochie and his wife Diamond
Yes.
moved down to Miami to plant a church.
Yeah.
The Brook Miami, right?
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you both about the transition of that. You both were at all three of us were at a church
Yeah.
together, and then you transitioned to the Brook. How has that transition been for the both of you, and what is the impact of the Brook Miami?
First of all, shout out to Denny Slavic
Yeah.
from Pembroke Road Baptist Church, who's previously our pastor. Who was there for like 3 years. Serge, I think, was like 4. Poured into us. But our heart started, shifting towards like more of urban community, a different type of gear. So when we heard that Moochie was coming down, because we knew about Blueprint and that church, because I stayed in Atlanta, so I knew about the church. So when I heard that he was coming down, I was very intrigued to see what his vision was, what he was trying to do. And when we sat down with him, I talked with him, had dinner, met his wife. Amazing kids who will sell you to go to the church. Shout out to, Noah, Joel, and Serenity. Love y'all. But yeah, so
Can't forget Brio and Levi. And all the other kids. So yeah.
Yeah, so because of that, just chopping on his vision, his mindset, knowing which direction he's trying to go, I was just like, man, this is a place I want to be. And I kind of wanted to be under somebody who was African American, just to pour into me, just to guide me to a direction, to be a better person in my society, and in my community. So.
And how has it been for you?
It's been super dope. A lot emotionally, like when you're tied to some place for so long, transitioning is never easy because we're not robots. You know what I'm saying? Like we had real relationships with people over there, some that we still keep in contact with. So yeah, it was a lot emotionally, but it's been super dope. Just the community, the fellowship, it's just been amazing. Shout out to the Brook Miami.
Yeah, so we were just talking about the Brook Miami. How has it been for the city of Miami? Because I know, because I've lived in Miami, that Miami can be kind of a rough place. How has just the church plant itself been able to serve the community?
I think one super dope thing is that just the diversity in the church. Like Miami is a melting pot in and of itself.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so you're gonna have like a diverse congregation if you open your doors to everyone. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just been so dope to see the like we have Haitian, Spanish, Samoan, Italian. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people groups there. And what brings us together is the Lord Jesus, and it's such a beautiful thing to see. And so right now we're just, continuously strategically trying to plant our feet in Miami. Okay, what areas can we be strategic, and even just at our own workplace, just as individuals, how can we be strategic and pouring ourselves out for others? And so in the church, what's crazy is that you have so many people who are looking for it, who are coming from unhealthy situations. And who are like, man, I'm so thankful that I found this church because I was at XYZ church and it was, you know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy how there's so many people that are so hungry for it, looking for a healthy church, looking for the Lord ultimately. And just to have like Moochie and Diamond and Carly and Jessica come down and leave everything, leave what they know to come in Miami to serve and be missional. It's just been such a blessing. And it literally has been everything I thought it was going to be and more.
That's good.
And I can I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Like, it's just been such a blessing. So shout out to them. Thank you guys for your service. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing.
I want to go back to the music real quick. You are an independent artist.
Yes.
Will we ever see you sign?
Will you ever see me sign?
Will we ever see you sign? Will you ever consider being signed to whether it be a Christian hip hop label, a CCM label, or a mainstream? Like, would you ever get signed, or would we just keep the independent route?
Yeah, I'm for sure open to it. It just has to be the right situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to make sense for me because that's something I take very seriously. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna give it my all. And I just know a lot of situations that don't work out, and so I'm very pre-calculated because I don't want to set myself up to be hurt in that way, to kind of embarrass myself, like to join something to be all hyped about it, and then 3 months later it don't work out, I get dropped, or just something. You know what I'm saying? Like it just has to make sense for me. Because like I said, a contract is like it's like a marriage.
Yeah.
And once you're in, you're committed to it. And so I'm open to it. You know, it just has to be the right situation. So for now, we're just doing our thing, and it's been good.
Yeah. All right, just want to close this out. Izzy, you have dropped the clothing line.
Woo!
At Legacy Conference for the first time. It's called Mighty.
It's
called Mighty Joe Clothing, right?
Mighty Joe.
Tell us, what is Mighty Joe Clothing? How you came up with the concept and everything like that.
Shout out to my brother Serge. Always put me on hit tracks, hit maker right here. On his first project, Off Season, he put me on a song called King Kong, featuring the homie Social Club. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to Fern. I thought my verse was dope. Actually, I thought it was the best verse on there.
Hey, it was.
Not just playing.
He outshine all of us when he on stage.
Yeah. but when on my verse, I was like Mr. Mighty Joe, and I like that stamp, and I like the whole nickname and versatile concept or whatever about it. So it basically come from on the song Clutch. I said Mr. Mighty Joe back on the track. So the whole concept comes from the movie Mighty Joe Young from Disney Channel, where the gorilla, he was in his own land, and they took him out and put him in a captive place and tried to box him in, and then he realized, they can't hold me, and he burst out, even though he died, poor gorilla, or Harambe, whatever his name is.
Harambe.
But the whole point about it is to tell people, like, certain stigmatism, certain boxes that people put you in, you ain't got to be that, man. I know growing up, my mom shout out to my mama, don't whoop me, but she used to say certain things like, you're stupid, you're just like your dad, and I kind of used to believe those things, and I started realizing I'm not that. I'm more than just average. I'm not the things you say. I don't care what stigmatisms or titles you put on me, I'm not going to be that. So, you want to tell people that you're more than just average, you're more than just a conqueror, you're superior, you're a Mighty Joe, man, you know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope. Well, I want to thank y'all. Serge, appreciate you. Izzy,
thank you.
Thank y'all. Y'all keep it locked.
Shout out to Wado Radio. Thank y'all for having us again.
Yeah.
We out here.
On the way to morning, young show.
Hey. Where it's much more than music. It's ministry. It's ministry. Turn up.
Wado Radio.